Hello everyone, and welcome to my Bold and Beautiful Today channel. I hope everyone is having a wonderful day. Before we begin, please hit the subscribe button and give this video a thumbs up. Because Lee gets Tom's liver, Hope suspects Steffi's motivations. April, the lab tech, informed Lee Finnegan about certain organ donors who didn't fit the criteria for human contributions, according to the Bold and the Beautiful spoilers for Monday, January 13th. Instead, medical schools would receive their organs, including Tom Starr's. Upon delivering a box of donuts to Lee, Poppy Nozawa, Romy Park, learned of Tom's organ condition. Poppy wished she had been making progress with her sister, but Lee treated her rudely because of the way she had brought up Luna Nozawa. Lee's brutal treatment of Poppy began long before Luna ever took anyone out, and Poppy complained about it. Lee claimed that she didn't and never had faith in her sister when Poppy persisted on knowing why she was so nasty. Lee also went on a tirade about all the rich guys Poppy singled out and asked whether Poppy was certain that Tom was Luna's father. Poppy finally ended the discussion and stormed off. Lee called April to ensure that Tom's liver was still in the hospital once she had some alone time. Lee was hinting at answers that had been required for years when she asked April to bring the liver to her office. Luna reassured Don Diamant's character, Bill Spencer, at the Spencer estate that she was thankful to be free of that terrible prison and that she understood the rules. Bill recognized that Luna was attempting to overcome her upbringing, even if she acknowledged her regret for Tom and Paul Hollis W. Chambers. As Luna and Bill went over how she had made up the evidence that he was her biological father, she acknowledged that she simply couldn't bear the idea that Tom was her biological father. Steffy Forrester, Jacqueline McInnes Wood, and Eric Forrester, John McCook, were pleased to see Ridge Forrester and Taylor Hayes reunited at the Forrester house. Steffi expressed her acceptance, stating that she was happy that Ridge and Brooke Logan had broken up. When Zend Forrester Dominguez arrived, he received updates from Steffi, who also claimed that today was the day she returned to Forrester Creations. He was curious about the specifics of her plan. A dejected Brooke found it difficult to concentrate on her work at Forrester Creations on Monday's B&B episode because she was thinking about Ridge and Taylor's reunion. Brooke's sadness made both Hope Logan, Annika Noel, and Carter Walton, Lawrence St. Victor, feel sorry for him. After a while, Steffi arrived and made it clear that she needed to safeguard her stake as a shareholder. Hope wondered whether Steffi had changed her mind when she said that she wanted to resume her job at Forrester Creations. Steffi reassured Hope, Carter, and Brooke that she would give up everything, including her dignity, for the benefit of the business. Steffi was determined to help because she desired a setting where her kids may work in the future. Steffi believed that Carter ought to appoint her as president of Forrester Creations and assured him that she would not cause any issues. Eventually, despite the skepticism of Hope and Carter, Steffi extended her hand to Carter and inquired if they had a deal. According to spoilers for The Bold and the Beautiful, Steffi is set to secure the job she wants, so we'll provide more guesses about the next steps in her plan. Rival is underestimated by Hope. Spoilers for The Bold and the Beautiful reveal that Steffi Forrester Finnegan is carrying out her comeback strategy. Support for the endeavor to recapture Forrester Creations comes from her family. Instead of criticizing Hope Logan, Annika Noel, for having her head in the clouds, Steffi is happy to see it. Hope is perceptive, though, so Steffi will need to keep an eye on her own behavior. Wood's persona being pleasant when he returned to FC would raise suspicions. Steffi will therefore need to hold her rivalry with Hope in the forefront in addition to keeping her eyes wide open. Carter Walton is unaware that he is being distracted in The Bold and the Beautiful spoilers. Daphne Rose's nose is her identifier. It is acknowledged that she is the world's top fragrance expert. Yes, there is some shallowness in the fashion industry. Although Steffi's decision to utilize Daphne as an operative is ingenious, it is based solely on distraction. Daphne claimed to have developed the scent Forrester especially for the resurgent business that Carter Walton had taken over. That's ideal. A particular story is being promoted by Hilaire's character. She is feigning admiration for Carter's plan to turn FC into a conglomerate of premium brands and wants to be the fragrance division. Carter and Hope were supposed to get drunk on the aroma that her unfurled scarf emitted. It was successful. Hilaire will have to entice Carter to her as the next phase in Steffi's scheme. Hope Logan maintains his insecurities in B&B spoilers. Every time she and Steffy vied for Liam Spencer's, Scott Clifton, love, Hope felt insecure. After Liam revealed his intention, the storyline's apparent restart, in which he planned to win Hope back, failed. Hope's attention was diverted because Liam's expected play for Hope hasn't materialized and Thomas Forrester, Matthew Atkinson, and Douglas Forrester, Henry Samory, are still abroad. Step left into Carter's stage. Steffy's scheme makes use of both her past relationship with Hope and her awareness of the present. Since Hope and Carter have just recently dated, Daphne's arrival will change their course. If Carter is attracted to Daphne, Hope will undoubtedly become uneasy and react appropriately. That result will help to open up more opportunities for Steffy. What is the timeline for Steffy Forrester Finnegan's success in The Bold and the Beautiful? Can we be certain that Steffy will be successful? Actually, no. Steffy will eventually achieve some degree of success with her scheme. Steffy seemed destined to succeed and establish a dynamic in which FC returns to Forrester family control, despite the possibility of hiccups during the day. Carter is not eligible for forgiveness from Eric Forrester, John McCook, again, assuming the aforementioned occurs, unlike when Quinn Fuller, Rena Sofer, was at the conclusion of his tenure. Hope may not be in FC if her mother doesn't protect her. By the earliest spring, Steffy and Ridge Forrester ought to be operating their family firm. Unless there is an unforeseen turn or compromise tail ending, Eric will also return to the executive suite and all will be resolved in this soap opera world. Bill's next request, Lee Cryptic and Tom's liver. Today's Tuesday, January 14, 2025, spoilers for The Bold and the Beautiful are available. Lee Finnegan, Naomi Matsuda, will likely be evasive about her intentions regarding Tom Starr's liver in tomorrow's episode. Bill Spencer, meanwhile, requests that Luna Nozawa explain how she murdered Paul Hollister and Tom Hollister. Continue reading and let's discuss what will happen in the upcoming CBS soap opera episode. Be sure to check out our B&B spoilers for the upcoming week here. Spoilers for The Bold and the Beautiful, what Bill Spencer will ask for next. According to B&B teasers for Tuesday, January 14th, Bill will keep speaking with Luna. Luna will be asked by Bill to explain how she killed Hollis and Tom. Bill had already questioned Luna about this when she was incarcerated. So, is Bill asking again for the same reason or does he want further information? Read more, learn about yesterday's events on B&B. Does Bill believe that the information will differ from what Luna previously stated? Bill's purpose here is unknown. Perhaps this is a therapeutic method to help Luna confront her crimes? Spoilers for B&B, Poppy Nozawa's secret. There will be additional family strife for Penelope Poppy Nozawa, Romy Park, on Tuesday, January 14th. Following Luna's capture and admission of framing her own mother, Lee was standing beside Poppy. But it's different now. When Poppy visited Lee in the hospital, she brought her some donuts. Poppy said that Lee was being aloof. Lee accused Luna of being a serial killer as a result of Poppy's parenting. Lee Finnegan Cryptic, The Bold and the Beautiful spoilers. Lee will continue to be mysterious, according to Tuesday, January 14th spoilers for The Bold and the Beautiful. We already know, though, from the weekly preview clip, that Lee loses it with Poppy since Jack Finnegan is Luna's biological father. John Finnegan was a student at the time and Jack and Lee shared a residence. Poppy, whom Lee and Jack welcomed in, became pregnant with Luna. Lee will apparently test Tom's liver to prove this. Read more, GH spoilers, will Ava's safety lead to a custody battle over Rick's request for her? Spoilers for B&B for Tuesday, January 14th, 2025. The return of Steffy Forrester Finnegan, Jacqueline McInnes Wood, to the office is something that fans should also watch on Tuesday, January 14th. I'm hoping Logan is suspicious. But in one picture, a happy Steffy is seen shaking a nervous Carter Walton's hand. Additionally, Daphne Rose's targeting of Carter and Hope could make things at Forrester Creations a bit crazy. Since Steffy hasn't revealed the details of her scheme, we'll have to wait and watch how everyone responds to her magic. How Zend and Steffy could work together to overcome Forrester following January 13th's Bold and the Beautiful. In the dynamic world of the bold and the beautiful, family rivalries and alliances are always changing. Although Forrester Creations has long been the jewel in the crown of its namesake family, internal power struggles have often put its stability in jeopardy. The likelihood of a dramatic change in the company's leadership left fans agog after the January 13th program. As a fervent supporter of the family business, Steffi Forrester may be forced to the limit and join forces with Zend Forrester Dominguez, an unusual ally, to overthrow the same company their family founded. Let's explore the impending storm that may completely alter Forrester Creations' course in the future. Steffi, who is fiercely protective of her legacy and committed to leading Forrester Creations to greatness, has been a pillar of the company for many years. But recent events have put her loyalty and forbearance to the test. Steffi feels more marginalized as Brooke Logan's power over Ridge and the business grows. Her wish to uphold the Forrester family's supremacy has conflicted with choices that benefit other parties, particularly Brooke and her supporters. Steffi became irate amid contentious boardroom debates on the company's future course. Personal grudges and power struggles that compromise the integrity of the brand have replaced the audacious, creative leadership that characterized Forrester Creations in its prime, in her opinion. Steffi started to wonder where she fit in with the company when Ridge didn't prioritize her vision and Brooke kept using her influence. What motivation does she have to stick with her if her voice isn't respected? However, Zend has long been undervalued in the hierarchy of Forrester. Even though Zend is a gifted designer with unquestionable inventiveness, she has had difficulty escaping the shadow of more well-known family members like Ridge, Eric, and Steffi. His efforts have garnered him praise, but he has acknowledged that he is rarely regarded as a serious candidate for leadership. Zend's annoyance is caused by both getting passed over and not having enough chances to provide original thoughts. He longs for an opportunity to demonstrate that he is more than just a designer because he feels constrained by the strict hierarchy. His normally composed manner has shown signs of weakness in recent conflicts, raising the possibility that Zend is prepared to defy authority and question the status quo. Steffi and Zend's pivotal moments were alluded to in the episode from January 13th. Steffi felt deceived by a contentious choice made by Ridge and Brooke, which may have involved a significant reorganization or a collaboration with a competitor, and Zend was further ostracized. Because of their mutual disillusionment, these two had a rare chance to combine their interests. Steffi and Zend might come to the realization that they possess the abilities and clout to mount a formidable challenge. A powerful team is formed by Zend's design prowess and insider knowledge, along with Steffi's business savvy and strategic thinking. Furthermore, their mutual animosity for the current management provides them a shared objective, to topple the current Forrester Creations power structure and replace it in their own image. In the event that Steffi and Zend collaborated, their approach would have to be as daring as the brand. Here's how they could carry out their strategy. 1. Highlighting the weaknesses of leadership. The first thing Steffi and Zend may do is point out the shortcomings in Ridge and Brooke's leadership. They could utilize these flaws, whether it's bad financial management, bad artistic choices, or personal turmoil getting in the way of business, to cast doubt on board members and staff. 2. Conquering important allies. In order to pull out a successful coup, Steffi and Zend would require the backing of important individuals in the organization. This might include Carter Walton, who has a strong moral compass and could be persuaded by claims that Forrester Creations should be restored to its original integrity. Ridge may be able to win over Eric Forrester, who is devoted to Ridge, if she presents her intentions as a return to Forrester's basic principles. 3. Introducing a competing line. The introduction of a competing fashion line under a new brand is among the most audacious actions Steffi and Zend could do. Zend's creative ideas with Steffi's astute commercial acumen could result in a collection that exceeds anything Forrester Creations has put out in a long time. This would compel Ridge and Brooke to recognize their increasing power in addition to endangering Forrester's market dominance. 4. Making use of public opinion. By establishing themselves as the real visionaries of the Forrester legacy, Steffi and Zend could influence the story through their ties in the media. Their dedication to innovation and family values could help them get the support of investors, customers, and even skeptic staff. 5. Legal maneuvers. Steffi may think about using her stock in the business or looking into legal options to compel a change in leadership if everything else fails. Being a co-CEO has given her a unique perspective on the business's operations, which she may leverage in a corporate conflict. Their partnership might potentially upend Forrester Creations, but there are hazards involved. The acts of Steffi and Zend may cause the family's already existing divisions to widen and maybe drive them away from loved ones. In particular, Ridge would take their disobedience as a personal betrayal, whereas Brooke would see it as just another attempt to discredit her by the Forrester side of the family. Additionally, Steffi and Zend would be under tremendous pressure to stage a coup or introduce a competing line. They risk both emotional and professional embarrassment if their plans fall through. Even if they are successful, their relationships with other family members may suffer long-term consequences. In addition to the corporate intrigue, both individuals have significant emotional stakes in this plot. More than just business, Steffi sees this as a chance to regain her identity and establish her value in a family that frequently undervalues her contributions. Zend sees it as an opportunity to emerge from the shadows and establish himself as a powerful figure. Their partnership may also strengthen their relationship in unanticipated ways. Their relationship has always been friendly, but collaborating on such a significant project could reveal new sides of themselves and foster a sense of respect and friendship. Steffi and Zend's activities will undoubtedly affect Forrester Creations for a long time, regardless of their success or failure. Ridge and Brooke may be forced to reconsider their leadership and create space for new ideas in the organization as a result of their audacious actions. Or, their disobedience can pave the way for a protracted family conflict in which allegiances are continually shifting and loyalties are split. One thing is for sure, though, the drama at Forrester Creations is far from over. Viewers can anticipate several surprises and breathtaking moments that will have them on the edge of their seats as Steffi and Zend take their initial steps toward questioning the status quo. The world of the bold and the beautiful has always been full of high-stakes drama, and this most recent development is no different. With Lee's unrelenting inquiry, Luna's developing mystery, Zend's secret intelligence, and a startling medical twist involving Thomas, the stakes are higher than ever for all parties. The foundation for significant discoveries and even betrayals that could permanently alter the course of their lives is being laid by these interconnected tales. The Forrester Creations family has always trusted Zend Forrester Dominguez, but recent events have put him in a difficult moral position. Zend, who unintentionally overheard Ridge and Carter having a secret chat, has discovered knowledge that could cause the entire organization to collapse. This secret can be related to one of the ongoing personal crises at Forrester Creations, a clandestine financial transaction, or even a breach of familial trust. The question facing Zend is straightforward: will he act on this information to safeguard the company's future, or will he continue to be faithful to his family? The ramifications of his decision are profound. Zend could lose his job at Forrester Creations and possibly alienate Ridge if he tells Ridge what he knows. But remaining silent could mean letting a risky situation worsen without intervention. The relationship between Zend and Paris Buckingham, who pushes him to value honesty and integrity, further exacerbates the tension. Paris's influence might persuade Zend to take a risk, even if it means facing off against his family's most influential members. Despite having seen his fair share of hardships, Thomas Forrester was completely unprepared for the startling diagnosis that rocked him to his very core. Thomas gets the heartbreaking news that his liver is failing and that he urgently needs a transplant after weeks of inexplicable lethargy and other symptoms. There has never been a worse moment for this medical emergency. Thomas, one of Forrester Creations' leading designers, is actively involved in the brand's most recent fashion introduction. His unexpected health concern puts his family under a great deal of stress in addition to endangering his profession. Although Ridge and Steffi support him, the issue of a donor remains a major concern. When DNA testing for a possible match shows surprising familial connections, the story takes an even more tragic turn. Could Thomas's survival be determined by Luna or another important figure in the Forrester orbit? Unexpected alliances or heightened tensions could result from the disclosure of such a connection. Although Dr. Lee Finnegan has faced hardships before, this most recent assignment is among the most intimate she has ever undertaken. Lee investigates Luna's past after becoming suspicious of her abrupt entrance and enigmatic actions. What she finds completely shocks her and starts a series of confrontations and discoveries. Luna's account has contradictions that Lee's inquiry reveals, including connections to historical figures that might jeopardize the stability of the Finnegan and Forrester families. Lee starts to think that Luna may be concealing more than just her identity. As she digs deeper, she may be involved in a bigger plot against the Forresters. Lee's pursuit of the truth causes her to clash with a number of characters, including Jack Finnegan, whose personal secrets further exacerbate the problem. Their relationship is put to the strain as Lee tries to strike a balance between her commitment to finding the truth and her allegiance to her family, which is only strengthened by Jack's evasiveness. Although Luna Nozawa has always been mysterious, recent occurrences have increased interest in her. From her mysterious conversations with Jack to her unexplained understanding of the inner workings of Forrester creations, Luna appears to be at the epicenter of an intensifying storm. The main query that everyone has is, what is Luna's desire? Her acts reveal a combination of desperation and ambition, but it's unclear what her ultimate objective is. Is she looking for vengeance, atonement, or something else entirely? The focus shifts to Luna's friendship with Thomas as her ties to the Forrester family grow. While some see Luna with distrust, Thomas sees her as a confidant and possible ally. When Lee finds a startling piece of evidence linking Luna to a scandal from years ago, it casts doubt on her actual intentions and has the potential to ruin her newly formed relationships and aspirations. The most explosive drama is likely to be produced at the intersection of these distinct tales, but each is strong on its own. While everyone must face their priorities due to Thomas's medical crisis, Zen's intelligence may be vital in revealing the truth about Luna. Lee's inquiry may uncover long-kept secrets, which would have repercussions for all of the main characters. For example, what if Luna's background is part of Zen's secret? Or what if Luna is directly linked to Thomas's illness, as Lee's findings show? The stakes are extremely high, and the options are virtually limitless. 1. Family fractures. As these truths are revealed, the Forrester and Finnegan families' trust may be permanently eroded. As players choose sides, Ridge's leadership may come under scrutiny and alliances may change. 2. Existing relationships may be strained by the stress of these events, especially those between Paris and Zen, Lee and Jack, and even Thomas and Luna. Characters may make new friends as they look for comfort in unlikely places. 3. Corporate upheaval. Should Zen's intelligence uncover a huge scandal, Forrester creations may encounter formidable obstacles. The company's financial stability and reputation may be in jeopardy, causing players to either come together or fall apart in an attempt to save it. 4. Characters like Zen and Luna, who are frequently underappreciated, have the potential to step up and demonstrate their value in unexpected ways. Their behavior could change the dynamics between the Finnegan and Forrester families. A testament to the bold and the beautiful skill at crafting complex, character-driven drama that captivates audiences are the storylines surrounding Zen, Thomas, Lee, and Luna. The stakes will only increase as alliances change and secrets come to light, creating the conditions for poignant moments and memorable conflicts. Fans should anticipate a lot of fireworks, emotional confessions, and startling turns as these characters sort through their entwined destiny in the upcoming episodes. One thing is for sure, the drama is only beginning, whether it is through betrayal, atonement, or surprising partnerships.